Oh, sorry. I low-key, was still getting things set up. Oh, my V-bridger isn't on. Hold on. Okay. Hey guys, what's up? Hey guys, what's up? Do you fuck with the setup? Do you fuck with the setup? Be honest. Do you fuck with the setup? Do you fuck with the setup? Do you fuck with it? Do you fuck with it? Do you fuck with it? Do you guys fuck with that? Do you guys fuck with that? Be honest. Why is the chat working? Hello? Why isn't the chat working? Oh, there it is. Okay, W setup. Hey guys. Wait. Low-key, I still want to move stuff around. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Move this here, and then Spotify can go like here or something. I don't know. Or it can go like here or something. I don't know. What's like aesthetically pleasing? Like here? I guess it can just be right here. Whatever. Okay. Holy crap. Hi guys, what's up? Congrats on first goon. Hi Mina, hi Toasty. Lurkin base sounds good. Everyone's freaking lurking. Hi Dan, hi Vampy, hi Boko, hi Abe, hi Thicky, hi guys, hi Insane, hi Jam. Hi guys. What the freak is up? Um Poco, it's Poco. I'm going to add text because today I'm just going to be podcasting. I'm going to be talking about ADHD and life. And let's make this black text. Oh, yes, like black text. Okay. Woo! W podcasting. W podcasting. ADHD. Oh my god, and this freaking hold on. Guys, sorry. I low-key like was getting things set up and then like yeah. You know? 500, 600, 650. Okay. Sure that works. Whatever. This tough ash? I know, right? Like it's low-key kind of cute. It's low-key kind of cute. Yes. Lock-in twin. Okay. Sorry guys. Hello everyone. Hi Dap. Hi Weeb Blue. Hi guys. Thank you for the Valentine's cameo. Sorry I couldn't make it. It's okay. Also hi V. I'm scared of your just chatting screen. You don't like it? I'm like in your computer a little bit, you know? Like, why are we here? 6, 7. Okay, guys. Yeah, basically, like, hold on, wait. I am not set up for right now. Also, I'm like tired. And yeah, on the schedule was Danganronpa. We might play Danganronpa because I need to fucking finish Danganronpa like high key, but also I need to like I don't know. I just want to talk today. I feel like doing just chatting today, so I like it, but I'm scared of it. Oh. It's kind of like how people feel about me, you know? Like sometimes people like me and then sometimes people are scared of me. So it'd be like that, I guess. Talk to a podcast, huh? I guess. I don't know. Wait, Loki, the chat is like, oh my god, this is gonna freaking bother me. Oh, hold on. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Let's just do this. I don't care if it goes over, like, it's fine. Okay, anyways. Ain't no one scared of you? No one's scared of me, but, like, if I... Okay, never mind. Whatever. Hi, Max. Welcome in. How are you guys today? How is everyone today? Let's just start off with, like, some simple stuff, you know? Like, how is everyone today? What did you guys do today? Are you guys vibing? Are you guys having fun? Are you guys tired? Are you guys okay? Great. Sleep? Oh, did you sleep well? I'm not faint today? Okay, that's good, Poco. Wait, so do you know why you fainted, like, the other day? Was it just because it was hot or, like... Oh, wait, you said you didn't eat, right? I cleaned my desk, now I'm drinking a beer, dude. I need a fucking drink. Low key, like, I might drink this weekend, who knows? What am I even doing this weekend? Like, I don't know. Oh, we're having community night. Would be a good time to consume alcohol, I suppose. I didn't eat and it was hot equals boom on the floor. Are you, like, okay? Like, does your head hurt at all after, like, falling on the floor? Or... I remember I also one time, like, I didn't pass out for, like, very long. I, like, fainted and then, like, I woke up pretty soon, like, it was like I fainted and then I was like, whoa, I fainted, you know? But the same thing also happened to me where I, like, didn't eat and it was really hot. And we were, like, walking around a lot too. So that was kind of scary. But that was the first time I fainted. Kind of crazy. Tired, woke up early to help out dad with his work. Also hungry because still to eat dinner. You should go eat dinner, V. Yay? Yes, we're doing community night. Oh my god, Quid! Hey, what's up? Thanks for the follow. How are you today? Heard a bit for like 5 minutes, but after that not heard? Oh, okay. How was I not following you already? You like hate me or something, I don't know, probably. Like, I don't know. Probably hate me or something, I don't know. Currently getting dinner. What are you gonna get for dinner, V? Also, hi, Fungus. Eating a burger in class right now. This is tough. Yup. I had a burger too. Oh, okay. I had a burger today too. What's up, Fungus? I hope you have a good time in chat. You right, leave? Oh, okay. Spy Quid. Understandable. Awesome. uh, um, uh, thank you for the shout out. Of course, my guy. You're awesome. Hi, how are you? How are you? I'm okay. Wait, was it your... Yeah, yeah. Yeah. It was a sound effect, Poco. Whenever someone types exclamation point leave, it plays the Discord leaving sound effect. I forget that, like, that could also be like a jump scare for some people, I guess. Also, guys, so this is like my model normally, right? Right? I got a present from Lunary Draws today. I'm gonna shout out Lunary Draws. But Lunary got me a gift and I'm going to share it with all of you. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready to see? Are you guys ready to see? Hey guys. This was made by Elio Vicario. Elio has been doing scuffed model commissions and I was like, "Oh my gosh, once I have money, I will buy one." But Lunary got me as a gift. Also, one of the things about this model is that if I open my mouth really wide, it's so scuffed. It's so scuffed. Also, I look really fucking Asian. Like I look like a caricature of like a fucking an Asian person, you know what I mean? Like look at my eyes, bro. Like anyways, yeah. So, I love this. Hi Kieran, welcome in. How are you doing today? Anyways, yeah. I don't should I I'll do this model today. Why not? I'm talking about silly things today, so yeah. Awesome. I see you have reached your final form. Yes. Wait, wait. You're Asian? Wait, I'm Asian? Wait, I'm Asian? I never knew that. Guys, I think I might be I I think I might be Asian. Holy crap. Also, Poco, I don't think I ever told you this, but I'm actually Thai. I like didn't want to tell you because I don't know. Well, it's not that I didn't want to tell you. I just like never like told you because I was like, oh, yeah. But I can't speak at all, so sorry. I could probably like try understanding you, but I've lost a lot of the language after I moved out from my parents' house, so yeah. It's been like it's been like 8 years since I moved out of my parents' house. That's kind of crazy. Oh, is that a dox? Well, not really, but anyway. Anyways, you guys like the bottle? You guys fuck with it? I like how my two little hair pieces like dangle around. Yeah. Anyways, I low-key look so like cylindrical, guys. Like this is crazy. Cool model. Thank you, Sammy. Also, thank you for the 7 stream streak. What the F? Yes, I'm Thai. Bleh. But yeah, look like my fucking eyes, like, dude. Elio Acario, you're racist. Kidding. Anyways. Um Aerie looks so realistic now. This is actually what I look like IRL, guys. Also, my fingers look fucking crazy. Racisto Icario. I'm kidding, guys. Elio Icario is Chinese. So, but I was telling Lunary like because she was like, "Oh, you should record your reaction when you like finally open it." And I was like, "Okay." And I was like, I feel like I look like a Caillou character, low key. Like if Caillou had like an Asian friend that was like visiting from like China or something. I feel like this is what the friend would look like. No? He said I don't like minorities on stream last night. Oh, I bet he did. Wow. One of your hands has a wrench for fingers? Yeah, it's so that I can fix your computer. Duh. W character design. Anyways. Well, I'm glad that everyone's doing okay. Unless you're not doing okay, which is understandable. Um yeah, I'm gonna be like talking about stuff today because I have like a list. Hold on. Let me pull it up and like write it on my computer before I like forget. I'll just send it to myself on Discord. But yeah, I have a lot of stuff that I want to talk about because like last night I was like okay, so sometimes when I'm like really stressed out, this is gonna sound insane. Sometimes when I'm really stressed out, I take like a time lapse video of myself just like ranting to the camera. And then like based on like how long the video is, I'm like, okay, is this something that I need to address later? And I was like, you know, actually, I feel a lot better after like talking to myself for a little bit. So I think I'm okay. Also, Midnight Roses, welcome in. Thank you for the 3 stream streak as well. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let me put this in my notepad. Can I share a quote? Yeah. What's the quote? Like a quote of like what do you mean? Um, Aeri maxing, Aeri freaking maxing. Who else is Aeri maxing? Me, I am. I'm Aeri maxing. Um, but yeah. So free therapy, guys, is just taking a time lapse video of you ranting to yourself while you do your laundry. And that's what I did last night. And I was like, you know what? I came to the conclusion that I just need to take it one day at a time until like, you know, I have the mental capacity to like think about stuff more. But for now I'm just kind of like, yeah. Also, the breathing is so like heavy. Like why am I breathing so heavily? Like damn. Leo did say that I was one of his favorite models that he's worked on so far. So, yeah, I'm kind of cool like that or whatever. Hi Reed, welcome in. Hi. How are you doing today? Okay. Anyways, I'm looking quite good today. Thank you, Abe. Thank you. Thank you. I know I look so sexy and amazing and wonderful. Okay, before I start ranting more, I also got this um your noise gate is not letting it come through. Wait, my noise gate isn't letting what come through? Um, but I got this like drink from Wendy's because I wanted a burger today for lunch slash dinner. Oh, I'm not breathing heavily like in real life, but I feel like my model is like you know, like that's kind of like the vibe that I'm getting from my mom. But yeah, I wanted a burger today, so I went to Wendy's and got the Baconator. Delicious. Regret is proof that you've grown. The fact you've wished that you would have done better means that you are someone else also who would. Mmm. Wait, I like that quote. That's kind of W. That was in a Pokemon game? That's actually W. Yeah, yeah, when I have my mouth all the way open. He said that there's like something else that happens if I frown really hard, but like I don't know. I think I have to like adjust my settings or something cuz I don't see it. Chirp. Yeah, but anyways, thank you, Elio Acario. You're freaking awesome. I'm not a fish. Also, I could probably edit it so that my pupils look like different directions and I could like look like cross-eyed and stuff, but I feel like that's a little bit like too much, like, you know, like I'm already scuffed enough. Like I don't need to make myself look crazier, you know? But anyways, um yeah. What were we talking about, guys? Oh, I don't know. I think I'm just yapping today. Anyways, okay. Like I freaking said, son, I'm crying. Hi, Aylis, welcome in. Do you like my model? Scuff maxing? I'm scuff maxing today. Your Wendy drink that made me hungry? Oh, you're hungry now? Sorry. Oh yeah, my Wendy's drink. So I think they came out with like energy drink. I don't know if this is like a new menu item or not, but I got the cherry limeade energy drink. So hopefully that'll like wake me up a little bit because today has just been, oh my god. I had like a meeting right at 8 a.m. today and it was like it was not only was it an 8 a.m. meeting, but I had to be locked in because I had to take like notes and shit. And they were talking about like finances, which I don't know jack shit about. So I was like trying my hardest to concentrate and take notes. And I also have an auditory processing disorder. So like I was like just waking up. I was trying to understand what they were saying, and then like taking notes while I'm trying to wake up and while I'm trying to comprehend what is being said to me through an auditory processing disorder. Like it was just not. It was not. It was not. And I was waiting for my fucking Adderall to kick in. Oh my god, it was so bad. It was so bad. But yeah, the cherry limeade energy drink from Wendy's, guys. Delicious. Wait, I have to make myself like a little bit smaller. So I'm just like standing here. Fucking love this model, guys. Oh my god. Whenever I'm like, I maybe I should just like use this model whenever I don't feel like awesome. I I look so cylindrical, bro. Like when I look to the side. Yes, everyone go commission Elio Cario right now for Scuff model. Okay, so basically last night your model looks so what? Looks so freaking what? I can't see that emote. I don't know why. Well, it's probably because I don't have Windows 11 installed on my computer. And I low-key think that I might end up installing Windows 11. I know everyone is like, don't do it. But like, guys, like, I feel like I should at this point. Like, it's been how long? Yeah, I can't see the emoji. Wait, what emoji is it though? Oh, the tired iPhone. That's one of my favorite ones. Wait, guys, when I lean back, oh my god, this is fine. This is crazy, bro. Like low-key better tracking than my main model. I'm kidding. Anyways, Okay. But yeah, basically last night I feel like you guys probably know this, but I low-key have been going through it for like the past like I don't know. And I think it's just because I have like a lot on my plate and I might like cut back on streams for the time being a little bit just to like give myself a little bit more time to dig in my butt. Not actually dig in my butt. I just like I realized I'm doing like a lot of things outside of like my actual job. And I also started my weekend job too, so I feel like I'm probably gonna have to stream 3 days a week instead of four. And maybe sometimes even two, depending on what the fuck is going on. So that's gonna suck because I really like streaming a lot and I like spending time with you guys and I like being silly on the internet. But you know, Papa gotta pay the bills, so Papa gotta freaking pay the bills, unfortunately. So, if you guys have any rich friends who enjoy watching VTubers, tell them to come my way because if you guys want to see me more, if you guys care about me, um, you'll tell your friends to come hang out and give me money. So, if you know anyone rich, once again, please send them my way. Right. Um, yeah. um, If you want, can try shorter streams, but same days. Yeah, that's true. Because I feel like I tend to stream like 3 to 4 hours typically. Sometimes I've been streaming less than 3 hours, and I feel like that's I don't know, whenever I stream like less than 3 hours, I feel like it's such like a short amount of time, which is like not true because that's a good chunk of the day, but I don't know. I think I'm just like used to like longer streams, I guess. So maybe it just feels weird for me, but eh. Yeah. Yeah. Um, hold on. I need my water bottle. Okay. Oh, headpat's not gonna work on this model. Whoops. Okay, let me actually switch back to my other model because good eye. Scam. I'm not scamming no one. Uh oh. Oh. Okay. Right. I'm not scamming anyone, guys. Stop. Stop it. Stop it all. Stop it all. Hi, Skelly. Welcome in. How are you doing today, Skelly? Okay. Skelly. Skelly. Okay. Um, low key ads are gonna start soon, so I'm just gonna wait to talk about what I wanted to yap about today. No tomato? Oh. Oh, I turned it off because of I didn't want to get tomatoed while I was doing karaoke. I'll turn it back on again. Not ads. You literally have a sub thicky, so I don't know why you're all worried and shit. Okay, ads are gonna start in 1 minute. Let me turn on tomato again. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Or. Okay. Tomato is back again. Have fun with that, really.
Well, tomato, tomato, tomato. I'm throwing tomatoes.
Thank you. This layout is so fire. Thank you, thank you. I just set it up today because I don't know. I I really was inspired by my karaoke setup and I was like, "Wait, I should like try to do like more." I don't know. Why the heck not? Like let's just fuck around a little bit. So, if I keep switching up on you guys, um I might. So don't get upset at me, I suppose. Chill on me, aeri? Oh, sorry. Sorry. Okay. You guys are gonna go into ads. So I'll wait until people get back to continue yapping. But yeah, I got a lot on my list to yap about today. So be excited, guys. Yay. Yay, talking about stuff. Yay. Okay. So now that it's just me and the subs, what y'all been doing? Hey, it's been a while. I miss you guys. I showed your karaoke to a friend. She has a singing academy. Tell me if you I would love her feedback actually. I don't know if you can hear this, Kieran, but Skelly and Toasty were giving me feedback earlier in Discord. So, um yeah, it honestly like I'm not have never like actually like practice singing before. So doing karaoke has always been kind of nerve-wracking for me because I'm a perfectionist and I like being good at things and I like being told that I'm good at things. Um so yeah. But it was fun though and it was kind of like a push out of my comfort zone and even though I'm definitely like not the best ever or like even like good. It was still like a lot of fun and I was like better than I thought I would be, I guess. So, yeah. You're pretty good at things. Stop. Where that bum Goon? I think Goon is out of the house right now, so yeah, but Goon was first to stream, so I can't call him a bum today, unfortunately. And he's been first for like a few times. So I feel bad kind of calling him a bum because like I don't know. You're not really like that much of a bum though. Ooh. Do you guys ever like talk like a lot and then like you like low key like wind yourself a little bit like damn. I enjoyed it a lot and it shows you did too, so that's what matters. Yeah, exactly. I think I've like been trying to grow out of my perfectionism tendencies these days and so doing something like karaoke was I think like a good push in the right direction because yeah, I'm not I know that I'm not like the most amazing singer ever. Um but I think that's like good is to like, show people like, you can do things without being good at them and that's fine. Like let's watch improvement over time. I think that's exciting. Hi Forgotten, welcome in. How are you Forgotten? Welcome in, welcome in. Forgotten, do you want to see my my other model that I got today? Hey, what are you laughing at? Aren't I beautiful and amazing and wonderful? Oh, nothing? Okay. Right, right. Let me beautify myself again. You look bonita. Oh, I feel bonita. I feel bonita. Anyways, put that tongue away. Okay. Anyways, welcome back from ads, guys. Welcome back. How's everyone feeling? Que guapa, que guapa. Guys, I need to study up on my Spanish, low key. I took like 1 year of Spanish, 1 year of French, and I don't remember anything from either of those classes. So awesome. Anyways, okay, guys. Same? Question mark? Wait, can you speak another language, Forgotten? I thought you could. Okay. Sorry if you can hear me like moving around my freaking microphone. I took Spanish for 5 years and low-key dumped everything out of oh. Well, let's get back on it. He speaks so fluent. Alright, bruh. Okay. Basically, I don't know. I just like was like in a ranting mood when I was like setting stuff up, but like now that I'm here, I'm kind of like bleh. But I'll still rant, I guess. Basically, like last night, I saw this like TikTok. And this person who has autism was like explaining that like was explaining this like concept of like consent, but like with like talking to people. Okay, so like you know how like okay, my Wi-Fi just died. Fun. Oh, sorry, forgotten. That sucks. Anyways, basically like so you know how like when you develop a relationship with someone, there's like a point in the relationship in which like you decide, okay, I want to have intimate relations with this person, so you need to get consent in order to act on like those feelings. I feel like, well, okay, so there's that. And then this person was basically like, I feel like that's the same for like having like more emotionally intimate conversations in the sense of like talking about like I don't know, like trauma or like um I don't know what else, like what would that even count as, like I like just things like trauma or like you know why a person acts the specific way they do because of like XYZ situations or like stuff like that, you know? And then so they were like basically saying that like in order to have those conversations, you need to have some level of like emotional consent to have those conversations with people. Also, hi Pixel, welcome in. How are you doing today? And like I feel like like if you're autistic, you low key like don't understand that. At least like for me in my experience with autism, like I don't really understand that boundary because I've always just been like the kind of person who like doesn't really like small talk, and I know that sounds very like performative low key and like everyone like, you know, like oh my god, I don't like small talk. I like intellectually stimulating conversations and stuff like that. But like actually though, like I don't like and I don't mean it in like a mean way when I say this, but like I don't really care to talk about like what you did over the weekend or like how your day is going or like how the weather is and stuff like that. I mean, obviously to an extent I care about like how you're doing and like what you did over the weekend. Obviously because like, you know, I have empathy, duh. But like at the same time it's like I would rather talk about like other stuff, you know? And like me, when I'm getting to know a person, I really appreciate having conversations about stuff where I feel like I genuinely get to know the person. Cause like I feel like I don't really get to know a person if we're just talking about like how their weekend was, right? But I feel like I get to know a person more when I understand like the way that they think and process things and like understand like how that manifests into like the actions that they take in their day to day. Pog you? Okay. Hi Sen. I don't know what that means. Um, where do you think you'll be in 5 years and how does that make you feel? Yeah, like that kind of stuff. Also, hi Strawberry, welcome in. Real small talk kind of gets repetitive a lot of the time. Yeah, exactly. Like yeah, and I just like I'm not I don't know. And like the flow of like conversation for me when it's small talk like doesn't really like make sense to me. Like you know when like you're talking to a coworker and you know they're like talking about how their weekend went and then like suddenly like the conversation ends and they like just walk away. Like I don't under like I that just feels like so weird to me. But anyways, basically they were like comparing like having those more like oops, sorry, I hit my mic. They were basically comparing like having those more emotionally taxing conversations to like asking people for like consent when it comes to like sex and stuff. If that makes sense, I don't know. And I realize that I tend to like feel closer to people when we do talk about those things, but I understand when people like don't want to talk about them because it's like more personal stuff. Because me personally, I feel like I'm a very open book. Like I don't really care about like a lot of the things that I talk about, you know? Like I'm very open about like the environment that I grew up in, and like my relationship with my family, and like all of those like things that make me who I feel like I am. But I feel like I feel like sometimes I fail to recognize that like not everyone is like that. Um yeah, small talk always feels like preset dialogue options. Yeah, I feel like yeah. And so I don't know. I guess that comes from the fear of compromise, but if you can't be vulnerable, you can't be real, so I get you. Yeah, like I don't know. I feel like when I'm getting to like know new people, I tend to like make comments that like psychoanalyze them, and I feel like that's not really something that like a lot of people like to talk about, or like 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 no one really asked me to do that, but like I find it, like me personally, I find it like I find it's like a measurement to how close I am to someone almost, because like I'm making the effort of like trying to understand them more through like pattern recognition and stuff. Oh my gosh, it just sounds so autistic, sorry. But like but like I'm like making the effort to like get to know them more through my pattern recognition, and like showing that I care through like showcasing like I know you enough as a person to recognize that this may be something that's bothering you, or maybe something that you'd like to talk about or stuff like that. But I also recognize that that's like not something everyone does, and maybe people would find it like weird or whatever. Um but yeah, this person, the TikTok that I was watching, the person was basically just like um talking about how like they just never comprehended that like not everyone like likes having conversation to like that emotional extent. And like some people just like you, like it's like when you like hang out with people just to hang out with them and have like a good time, you know, versus like having like a best friend, or like someone that like you can talk to about anything, right? And I feel like for me, like I don't have that person that I just like hang out with to hang out with like ever. And it's more like I'm always assuming that people like want to get closer to me like that. But some people are just like people that you hang out with. But like I my mind like doesn't like compute that way at all. Like whenever I want to be closer to someone, it's like genuinely because like I want to be closer to them. You know what I mean? Like if I like reach out to someone with the hopes of becoming their friend, I would hope that eventually we would get to the point where like we can just talk about anything. I've just never like been the type of person where it's like having like surface level relationships is like my thing. Like that's not really like my thing. I don't know. I don't know. Um yeah. Some people get that family friend you, and others get the premium you. Yeah, I guess so. I feel like in like thinking of it in that terms, like I always am just myself, and I don't like toning down the person that I am just for someone else's comfortability. And I if I sense that I have to do that, I will like likely not want to be close to that person, or that person's friend. But yeah. Yeah, Skelly, I would love I we're definitely gonna hang out off Kai, so don't even worry about it. But also like Lord Dump VC call would be a lot of fun too. I'd rather if my coworkers did that rather than ask about hockey to me. Yeah, like I understand like, you know, like I guess that's kind of like another thing too, is like at work, I'm at work to do my work. You know what I mean? Like I've never really like had the urge to like get closer to my coworkers at all. But because of that, like a lot of people think of me as like not really like a team player, or like a community booster, like whatever. But it's just like when I'm at work, I'm there to do my work, and I don't really understand like why I have to make small talk with my coworkers when like I'm just there to do my work, you know. But yeah, some people aren't ready for that no matter how long they've been around. Yeah. Yeah, I was just thinking about it after watching that video. I mean, honestly, like I've been thinking about it for like a while, just because like when I got my autism and ADHD diagnosis last year, I've just been like thinking about like all of the facets of my life where it has like affected me without me really understanding like what is happening or why it's affecting me. And so after seeing that TikTok, I think like a lot of things started like clicking in my head. Um but yeah, some people say to me I don't need to chill with you and nothing changes, we can just chill like nothing happens. Wait. What irks me when some people say to me, I don't need to chill with you and nothing changes. We can just chill like nothing happens. Wait, do you mean do you mean like something has happened and then they're like, "Oh, we can just like pretend that that didn't happen" kind of thing, Thicky? Cuz if so, like I feel the same. um but yeah, and also lately yeah, that pisses me off. Like, what do you mean we can just chill like nothing happened because like obviously something fucking did. Like what? If it boils down to a lot of people not knowing how to actually communicate, so they glue to things they view as universal and try to talk, but lack the ability to continue when it goes beyond their comfort zones. That's an interesting thought. Yeah, like, I mean, I don't know if it's so much about like not being able to communicate beyond that, but more so just like, I mean, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, maybe people just haven't had like the chance to really talk more about like subjects like that, even if they are interested in talking about them. Or yeah, cuz like I know like a few people in my life who like I would say are like more surface level friends, and I don't mean that in like a they're shallow kind of thing at all. Also, hi Brandy, welcome in. Like I don't mean that in like a they're shallow way at all. I just mean it more of like a they're here for a good time and that's like just how they're living their life and that's like completely fine. Like, you know, if that's your prerogative, like go ahead. Um but at the same time I'm kind of like that's just not me though. But I don't know. Like I be thinking when someone hits me with the never mind or forget about it, high key I'll lose my mind. Yeah. Um, but yeah, I think also lately, like, when I've entered new friend groups, it's always been because of someone else who's like more extroverted than me and like knows how to navigate social spaces more than me. But recently I've been kind of like talking to more people without like having like that one person who's kind of like my stable rock or like my grounding point. And so like navigating those social spaces has been very interesting for me because I'm just like I am trying to be myself and I can't really understand if that's like a good or a bad thing. And obviously like okay, like pause, obviously you should always be yourself and like you shouldn't be ashamed of being yourself, and if people don't appreciate the person that you are then they're just like not your people kind of thing, you know. But like at the same time I'm like it just like gives me like a bit of anxiety when like I'm being myself and I feel like I'm being too much, you know what I mean? And I think that's like a universal experience that anyone would go through, and I'm trying to learn that I'm never too much, but also like if the other person is perceiving me as too much, like I don't want to bother them, you know? Um, but yeah, I I have just been like reflecting on it a lot these days because like, you know, I'm trying to I don't know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, basically like I've just been entering these new like social spaces and trying to understand, and I think because of that it's been like making me reflect on like how I've become friends with people and such. Um because like another thing about my autism is that I don't really like I don't know, I've never really like felt like super close to people. Um I don't know how to explain it. Like 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 ever since I was young, whenever I was in a friend group, I always felt like the friend who is kind of like just there. Um and I don't know if that's necessarily an autism thing or like a self like insecurity thing or what it is, but um yeah, I think just like actually like feeling like outcast has been something that I've always felt in my life. And so like actively trying to like change that and like insert myself into like these spaces and stuff has been a bit of a challenge, but I'm also learning a lot about myself too. Um yeah. I feel like whenever I enter a new social space, I like tend to like observe for a really long time and like learn like how people act and like the patterns and what what's like the social dynamics within the space and stuff before like actually trying to become friends with people, because I tend to like scape out like the people who I feel like will be the most understanding to like my personality, I suppose. Um but I feel like that leads to me feeling outcast a lot too. But I don't know. And I feel like that also, like me observing for a while and me like psychoanalyzing people, like also leads me to feeling like closer to them than like is actually like how close we are, if that makes sense. And like obviously like how close you are to someone like is a two-way street, and also is like not necessarily like super measurable because like everyone has different standards of closeness and stuff. But I feel like a lot of the time when like I have platonic relationship troubles, it's because I don't understand like how close I really am to someone. And I feel like that's just something that I've always struggled with, and I don't know if that's like an autism thing or not, but yeah. I like when you have talks like this. It helps me understand myself and other people better because I don't have a lot of people in my life who will have conversations like this with me. No, that makes sense. That makes sense, Abe. I love talking about stuff like this because like yeah, it might be the autism. I will give an olive branch to those people, as I do see myself as an extrovert and I can talk to any stranger you put in front of me, but as soon as I'm put in front of a mutual friend or someone who I know I'll see again, it's hard to be the same extrovert. Um because you second guess your words, and unlike with strangers you'll never see again, like where your impressions will actually matter. I f- yeah, that makes like a lot of sense. I feel like sometimes I'm like that. Actually, no. I'm not like that. I feel like I don't really have a filter a lot of the times. And so a lot of the time like I regret a lot of what I say because like again it comes back to that point of like, oh my god, am I being too much? But I feel like I understand where you're coming from though, because like if you're if you have to see this person again, like you don't want to do something that'll like cause your relationship not harm, but like like I yeah, I get it. Whereas with like a stranger, like yeah, I feel like hmm, that is interesting. Yeah. I feel like I just tend to like observe someone for a while first before I feel comfortable like actually like trying to talk to them and stuff. Um and I don't know. I feel like whenever I do decide to talk to someone, it like means a lot to me because that means like I have a feeling that like you will be okay with the person that I am, because I know that I can be a lot sometimes. I feel like a good thing to keep in mind with things like this is really just to remind yourself about the fact that every person is their own person and really living their own lives. And I feel like, especially as an ADHD person, it's easy to compartmentalize and kind of focus on other people's perception about you. But really, I feel like you aren't so much in people's minds as it seems. I agree, Skelly. Like, I feel like because I grew up feeling outcasted and like feeling like I have to mm, like I have to go out of my way to find those like quote unquote safe people. It's like just like a pattern that I have. But like in actual like adulthood, I feel like people like don't actually give as much of a fuck anymore. And so like it's like a habit that I'm like trying to break, but it's also like difficult because like of all the patterns that I recognize, because I'm like, oh god, like this person like is showing signs that they don't actually like me, or showing signs that like, oh, they're gonna abandon me and like all that stuff. And then so then I'm just like panicking and I'm like, oh, blah, 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 you know? If I say something dumb or embarrassing to a stranger, it holds no weight, as I won't see them again and will never be brought back up. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like yeah, I feel like I am that way to a certain extent. Like when I'm like at an event with friends and like I'm being like really loud and obnoxious, um I don't really like care what strangers think of me in that sense. Um, because like in that moment I'm kind of just trying to be like entertainment for my friends, I guess. But mm, yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Love you guys, you're all awesome. Love you, Toasty, you're awesome. Also, sometimes, well, yeah, I recognize that. I don't know. I feel like if I I don't think I'm a lot, but I can understand why people would think that I'm a lot. And I'm not saying that in like a self-deprecating way. I'm saying that in like a I'm very quirky, and that's because of my autism. But yeah, even like Aisu the other day, he DM'd me and was like, "Wait, you're actually autistic?" And I was like, "Yes, bro." Like, what do you mean? Are you actually autistic? But I think a lot of people don't understand what like the acronym AUDHD actually means. Um, but yeah, like Icy was like, "Oh, that actually makes like a lot of sense because of like the way that you act as a person and like all of your cadences and stuff like that." I didn't take any offense to this because like I understand I act very autistically, I do. But like at the same time I was just like, damn. Yeah. Um hold on, let me drink some water. I'm talking a lot. Um oh, AUDHD, it means autistic and ADHD. So the acronym is pretty much like used by people who have both diagnoses of autism and ADHD. Um, or yar. I have autism and ADHD, and I found out last year, and I'm still trying to get used to how it affects my life, pretty much. Um, yeah, no worries, stop. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Think just like lately I've been feeling very like mentally drained, and I didn't really understand why until like I took a step back and I was like, well, I'm working a lot more. Thank you for the fart. But yeah, I was like, well, I am working a lot more, and I'm like entering these spaces where I feel the need to like mask and like try to fit in and like try to become friends with all these people, and I'm like doing all these things, and I'm like thinking about other stuff that I need to fix, and like blah 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 blah. And I was like, damn, like yeah, no wonder I'm freaking exhausted. Is because I have like all of these things going on in my life, and I'm just one person, and it's all like making me feel a little bit stressed. And so I think that's why I kind of started reflecting on like the platonic relationships that I have and like how all of this is affecting me, I guess. Yeah, being autistic is crazy, guys. It's crazy. Um, but yeah, just this like thought of like emotional intimacy and like needing consent for that has been on my mind because I feel like I tend to like dive into conversations like that pretty quickly just because like I find it interesting to talk about um like psychologically as well as just like I like understanding why people make the decisions that they do. You know what I mean? Especially like people that think very differently than me. Like I have a friend who like we joke that we're like literally the exact opposite of each other because like high key we are. Like she makes the exact opposite decision as me, like a lot. Not on like morals or anything like that, but just like the way that she, I don't know. Yeah. Basically like our personality types are like exactly opposite of each other as in like MBTI. Like I'm INFJ and she's ESTP or whatever the fuck. And so we're just like very like opposite in that way. Um yeah. And but I find like the way that she thinks like so interesting, but it's also frustrating because like I find the way that she thinks so interesting, and then when I ask her to like explain her decision-making process, she's just like I don't know, like that's just how I think. And I'm like, "Girl, like I'm trying to understand you more as a person. Can you talk to me about this?" But I also understand that that's just like her being like, that's just what I want to do." Like, "Okay, girl." Tism. Hi, Hannah. What's up, Hannah? How are you doing, Hannah? Uh, yeah. Yes, we're talking about tism today. Um, but hello, Aeri. Hello, na 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 na. Um, what was I talking about? Boo, boo. Uh, I forgotten. Yes, emotional intimacy and consent. Um, so I don't know what point I was trying to make, but yeah, basically like I like understanding why people make the decisions that they do and like do the things that they do, but I also understand that like not everyone like self-reflects as much as I do or like recognizes patterns the way that I do as well, I suppose. Yeah. Areole, this day area, Airy can Airy Arkansas. Arizona green tea. Okay, thank you, Hannah. um, but yeah. So in that sense, like with people that I've been like getting closer to, I'm like having trouble defining like the social scenarios that I'm finding myself in, I guess, because I'm just uh like how much is too much for every person? One, and then two, like how do I know if like I'm actually close to the person that I want to be closer to? And like I know that like everyone is different and I should just ask if like I genuinely want to know. But also like I don't want to like come off as weird either, you know? But like in actuality, I just have autism. Have you heard of spoon theory? Yes, I have. Well, like the spoon theory that I've heard of is like everyone has like a specific amount of like spoons that they can give out in a day, and sometimes the amount of spoons that you have is like 3 versus like 8, you know? And like everyone has like yeah. Yeah, that was one of the first things that I learned when I got my autism diagnosis because I was having really bad autistic burnout and then my therapist was like, "Yeah, you probably only have like 2 spoons to give out in a day when you're in burnout." And I was like, "Oh my god, that makes so much sense because yeah, I only have 2 spoons whereas I need like 5 to get through my day, you know?" That's what I always kind of adhere to as a thought process whenever I'm moving throughout my day. Yeah, I should probably like get better at that because like low key I just be going through my day and then I'm like, "Damn, I'm exhausted." But yeah, maybe I should I got like these magnets to like put on my fridge to like show like this is how many spoons I think I have today. And I should like actually like use them in that way instead of like digging in my butt. But you know, we dig. Um but yeah, that's what is been on my mind in terms of like bautism and stuff. Um yeah, I sorry. I'm a little bit tired. But yeah, I don't know. I I guess I'm just like realizing like how cuz also too like mm, the friends that I have now have been in my life for like years now. And so like when I became friends with them, we had like something mutual that like kept us together. And obviously like the friends that I'm making now, like our mutual thing is like the VTubing space, right? But um within that, it's like a lot of the friends that I have now are like people that I was introduced to when I had someone else to like help me navigate the social atmosphere and stuff like that. And when I started VTubing, those people were like Dan and Eno. And so I felt like I kind of relied on Dan a lot in that sense of like feeling comfortable to like make friends and stuff. Um, but like now I have like people like reaching out to me or like people that I want to reach out to and stuff like that. And so I've just been feeling like damn, like I'm like trying not to mask, but then I am masking and then I'm like, how much do I mask? And then I'm like, how much do I talk to this person? And then I'm like, do they even like me? And like stuff like that. Sometimes it's hard. Like I consider myself kind of social, but really should choose to relax and stay away from being so sociable to kind of save my own mental. Dude, yeah. I've been feeling that so much because I'm like, there is so much that I want to do in a day, and there's only so much time and energy that I like actually have. Um, and I feel like a lot of like the unhappiness and unease that I've been feeling these days is because of like my inability to just like balance my own energy. Um, in the sense of like the things that I actually have to do in my day, like take care of my body and go to work. Like those are my like main two priorities, right? Um and I've been putting them on the back burner because I'm like, "Oh, but like I want to do all this fun stuff. Like I want to stream and I want to hang out with my friends and I want to play fucking Valorant and I want to like do all these other things." But like in actuality, like I can't do those things if I'm not taking care of myself and if I'm not paying my effing bills. So, yeah, been trying to balance all that stuff lately and it fucking sucks. I hate fucking being an adult. I wish I was a fucking chud loser and living in my parents' basement and playing games all fucking day. But obviously I can't do that either, so I've always valued our friendship because we got a similar way of thinking about a lot of things. We kind of have that unspoken I get who you are type of thing instead of maybe a mutual interest as much. Yeah. And I feel like that's kind of like when I feel like close to people is like when I feel like a I get who you are kind of thing. But I forget that like just because I feel like I get who someone is doesn't mean that they get who I am or like that they want me to like get who they are, you know what I mean? And I don't mean that in like a know-it-all way because like well, like low-key I kind of do because like I feel like I'm really good at like analyzing people and like understanding why people act the way that they do. But also I need to recognize that sometimes I am not correct, even though a lot of the times I am. I want to chud max this. Instead of doing that, we should all play competitive Overwatch together. I disagree, but you know, that's awesome for you. That's awesome for you, Toasty. Guys, it makes me so sad because like everyone's freaking playing Overwatch right now because of like the new season and stuff like that, and I'm like, I can't. I can't play Overwatch because it high key overwhelms me, and I just can't do that. The worst ones are when you know a person more than they know themselves. Dude, I feel like I have that issue like so much. Like I and it sounds so like pretentious like a little bit because it's like, girl, how the fuck do you think you know someone when like you're not in their head like that and stuff like that? But I'm just like pattern recognition, like I fucking know. I know why you're acting the way that you are because I'm a one of my special interests is psychology and two like I just understand. Okay, I know. I get it. I know. But I also have to be like, okay, like maybe sometimes I don't know. But also like dude, whenever I'm like, okay, maybe I don't know. Okay, maybe I don't know. I always end up being right. Okay? And I know that sounds fucking crazy or like okay, sure you do, but like I'm always right. I'm always right. It's cuz Aries an empath. Yeah, guys, I'm just like such an empath and like I understand why. I understand why you're thinking that way because like I just understand like yeah. Also, like another TikTok that I saw was like someone being like, I have a high level of empathy, but that doesn't mean that I can necessarily like see things through someone else's shoes unless they like explain it to me fully. And I understand that because I have had a lot of scenarios where like I've tried to put myself in someone else's shoes, and the only way that I can really truly feel what they are feeling is by like completely like thinking about it from their perspective and like putting myself in their shoes and thinking through like every single detail and being like, oh, that's why they must be acting the way that they are. You know what I mean? I don't know if that made any sense, but like I just do that a lot. And I think because of that, I've just like, there are just like so many patterns that I recognize, I guess. Wouldn't that be sympathy rather than empathy? I think so. Like, well, sympathy is like feeling bad for someone because like you're like okay that's like a horrible situation to go through, but I feel like empathy is like truly like understanding and feeling what someone else is going through. So like maybe I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I think I tend to like have a lot of sympathy slash empathy. I don't know which one it is because like I go through every detail of what someone is going through to like try to understand like exactly what they're feeling. I don't know. I'm talking so much. I need to drink more water. Also, my glasses are dirty. Hold on. Also, I have Wendy's French fries in front of me, and I'm gonna eat one. Anything else? Okay, my bad. Not the Wendy's. What's wrong with Wendy's, bruh? What are you talking about? Um, but yeah, basically, I just feel like I'm finally understanding why it's basically, I feel like I'm finally understanding like why it has always been hard for me to like feel like I have genuine friendships because of my autism. I gotta bounce and get ready for bed. Also, Skelly, when are we playing this? All right. Get your freaking bromance out of my chat and put it into your DMs. Kidding. I like seeing you guys bond. It's cute. Also, Toasty, are you gonna come to Offkai? Kidding. But yeah, have a good night, Toasty. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for coming by. You're awesome sauce. Me and my baby mama and even my son been shit talking Wendy so much this week. Why? And why specifically this week? Like, damn. You're not? Oh. I don't think I can make it to Afka. I need to pay taxes and I gotta get surgery again. Nor! Also, good luck with surgery. I hope you recover quickly. Um, yeah. I hope that process goes well. It's not as invasive this time. W. Freaking W. Also, that emote is so cute. What the hell? Guys, I need to commission more emotes immediately. It just keeps coming up. It just seems like microwave food. What Wendy's are you effing having? Guys, last night I had to eat leftover Taco Bell. Never have leftover Taco Bell, guys. Like, just don't do it. If you get Taco Bell, you better be eating that shit in one sitting. Anyways, okay. The one by me isn't good, you know, fair. You guys should come to the East Coast convention. I forget the big one over here. Er, I don't know. I think my only trip this year is gonna be fucking off Kai because I need to get my money up. Like, high key, high key. Bro, if I'm not eating Taco Bell when I get it, that's food for the cat. Exactly, dude. Homo Lord? Huh? Oh, gay lord? Wait, what? But not homo, the actual. What? Like, wait, that's the name of the venue? Why the fuck is a venue named that? Oh. Wait, it's like dead ass called Gaylord? That's crazy! Wait, who pulling up the Gaylord? Oh, I'm pulling up. That's what they called me in high school. It's actually a really, really nice venue. Oh, I don't doubt it, because it's in Gaylord. um, but yeah. And then another thing that I have been like reflecting on these days is this is something about my personality. Hi Sarah, welcome in. Thank you for the 5 stream streak. What the F? Hi, what's up? How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're resting well and eating well and being awesome as per usual. But yeah, this is something else that I've been reflecting on is so like growing up, I was very insecure. Durr. I'm almost at 65. 65 streak? W. I had a message with the watch streak, but I guess it wait, it auto mod caught it? Wait, what's your message? Was it something about Gaylord? um, bleh. I'm pulling up to Loma. I will see you there, Sarah. I will see you there. Let's all go to Gaylord together, guys. Woo! Um, yeah. Okay, so something else that I've been sorry to interrupt. No, 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 you're fine. You're fine. Um, but yeah, something else that I've been reflecting on. Hi, Lawyer, welcome in. Is yeah, I used to be like very insecure while growing up. Duh. I feel like I don't know, most people are, and if you weren't insecure growing up, then that's awesome. I'm happy for you, I guess. Um, but going from like being like super insecure to like swinging over to like being more confident and stuff has been very interesting to say the least because like I feel like I try to push and present myself as a very confident person because like fake it until you make it kind of vibes, you know? But within that, people actually think that I'm like very confident in myself when I am not. And then like it, mm, it's an interesting dynamic and balance to figure out, especially because like one of my favorite things to do is like banter with people. And this is not me like calling out anyone or like saying like anything has made me uncomfortable because like if something genuinely made me uncomfortable, I would say so. But like it's more of like a it's more of like a because I like bantering with people, a lot of people tend to like poke fun at me. And most of the time like I'm like that's fucking hilarious and like I don't really mind. But sometimes when I'm like having a more insecure day and then like people are bantering and like pushing my buttons a little, I'm kind of like damn, like mm, I feel like because people see me as someone who is confident in myself, it makes more sense to poke fun at me because like people will know that I will take it as a joke and like I don't really care. But then there are some times where it's like, damn, like, can we be nice to me today, guys? And I know I just need to say that, but it's also like, I don't know, like I don't want people to like think too hard about like poking fun at me and stuff because most of the time, like I would say like 90% of the time I like genuinely don't care. But there's like a 10% time where I'm like really just having a rough week and it's kind of like the straw on the camel's back, you know? You got that anime character hand to mouth laugh? What'd that mean? Huh? What does that mean? Like, 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 what is her fucking name? Jabami Yumeko? Fucking Kakegururi? The girl from Kakegururi? Like that kind of laugh or like a shy like tee hee hee laugh? Like what are you talking about, Skelly? Did that make any sense? um but yeah, so I've just been kind of reflecting on that because like on one hand it's like obviously if it like gets to a point like it's good to draw boundaries and stuff, but also like I think it's just like a me still getting over like the small little guy inside of me that's just like insecure, you know what I mean? um which like if that's the case then I don't want to project like an inward problem outward, you know? But on the other hand it's like well sometimes people are just a little bit mean. The kakigurumi. What? When I laugh, that's what you imagine? That I'm just like, that's crazy. Whoa. Okay. It's so interesting to see how you guys perceive me because, like, I feel like in real life, I have like kind of like a baby face, and like I've always been that person who's like, no matter how like cool I try to like make myself look, people are like, oh my god, you're so cute. And I'm like, okay, guys, really? But like on the internet, like I feel like I give more of like that girl failure vibe. Um and so it's interesting to like see like how differently people perceive me on the internet versus in real life, because like in real life you have like that immediate impression of me because of like my physical body, whereas like here it's kind of like I'm curating like how I want my personality to kind of come across, you know? Um but I don't know if any of what I just said made sense. Suffering from success. Hi Pengu. Wait, hey, what's up? Um, where did you come from? I don't mean that in a rude way. I'm just like, whoa, hey. Whenever I see people who like I've seen in other chats, I'm like, what are you doing here? It's like you like flew in from like outer space or something, you know? I don't know if that made sense either, sorry. Um, yeah. And then like kind of going off of like the whole like people perceiving me as confident thing. I watch every so often. Really? You like me like that? Thanks. I'm pretty epic and cool. uh, sorry. Um, the Valentine stream was funny. Hey, that one was a good stream for sure. Like, I loved that stream. Loki, I think I want to. I think I want to do like another pop the balloon stream, and maybe I'll like ask people to come on and stuff, and like invite more people to come on. But yeah. Sorry. That was a hiccup, kind of. Guys, the pop command isn't on right now. Blah, blah, blah. But yeah, going off of the whole like pendulum swinging into like confidence and like me trying to like fake it until I make it, I have realized that ever since I became like more confident in myself, men, specifically men who try to like pursue me in a romantic sense, love negging me. And if you don't know what negging is, it's basically like subtly putting someone down in order to like I have to pull up like the actual like Urban Dictionary definition because I don't want to get it wrong. Negging. The act of insulting, deriding, or otherwise putting down of an individual in an attempt to shake, crack, and eventually crumble their inherent confidence and fortification of self. Although commonly defined strictly as geared toward women by pickup artists, fuckboys, and other douchebag types, the activity is universal in that it is implemented by and against people of all types, genders, etc., and does not adhere to any one demographic. Not normal if they do it so frequently. It became normal? Wait, what do you mean forgotten? Like it's normal for men to neg people? But yeah, it's kind of like reminiscent of like that whole like stereotype of like, oh, when boys are younger, they always bully the girl that they're interested in because that's how they show that they're interested in you, blah blah blah. But like specifically when I like started trying to like present myself as more confident, like so many more men like neg me when like I know your ass is interested in me. Like I know that you are interested in me, so why the fuck are you like putting me down? I don't know. And I feel like maybe like I'm a target of negging because of like that like outward confidence that I put out into the world. But I'm kind of tired of it. Like you think that I'll want you back when you neg me? Can we be dead ass right now? Like, okay, brother. Um, but yeah. Anyways, it might just be because people find confidence attractive, so it might just be a bigger net. As in like more people are more huh? I don't know. I mean like I've noticed that like I don't know. Also like you're catching more fish so some of them are going to nag. Oh. I don't know actually. Hello, hi, real metal master. How are you doing today? Are you a real metal master? Who's your favorite metal artist? Um, I low-key don't think that's true, Pengu, because I feel like, well, I don't know. Okay, so Oh my god, this is gonna sound so pretentious of me, but like when I was younger, a lot of people who were interested in me like did not actually talk to me because like they just assumed that they would have no chance with me. Ew. Um, but I feel like now that I'm like more confident, I'm more of the person to like just like ask or just like hint at me wanting to know from them. And so I feel like I've received more like actual like confessions as I've grown older. But that also might just be like an age thing, I don't know. But I don't necessarily think that that means like more people have been interested in me, I suppose. I don't know. Also, Loki. Anyways, never mind. Mess Hugga? I've never heard of that person before. That's awesome though. Hold on. Mmm. Hello? Hi, Naz! Oh my gosh, long time no see. How are you doing today? Thank you for the hydrate. I needed that. Um, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I'm just like, damn, like, it's a really cool band. The drummer is one of my favorite drummers of all time. I'll have to check them out. I've actually always wanted to like learn the drums. Um, I feel like if I was to ever be in a band, I would either want to be a guitarist or a drummer. Um, I mean, I guess bass would be cool too, to be honest, but I don't know. I think my hands are like a little bit too small for bass. Oh my god, my hands are so tiny because I'm so tiny and small and demure and I'm so tiny, guys. Oh my god. Sorry. Um Hi Daisy, welcome in. How are you doing today? Welcome in, welcome in. Um what was I talking about? Oh my god. Speaking of things that have affected me being like so forgetful and stuff, I'm so glad that I got my ADHD diagnosis because low key, I thought that I just had like a major case of brain fog like my entire life, or just like I was just like stupid and dumb. But knowing that I have ADHD makes me feel a little bit better about myself. um, oh, yeah. But basically, just like balancing, because I do think to a certain extent I am a confident person, and like I've definitely become better at like genuinely not caring like what people think of me, because like when I do care if someone like actually likes me or not, I'm just kind of like, okay, well, like I eventually get over it because I'm like, well, I'm just the person that I am, and like there's nothing that I can do about that to like change their opinion about me because it's like not really worth it, you know what I mean? um but at the same time, it's still like hard to get over, and I feel like that maybe that's just like something that like everyone goes through, even like the most like quote unquote confident people too, because like realistically, like no one, I feel like no one is like absolutely 100% um un not not affected by like how other people perceive them, you know what I mean? Like even the most like confident person in the world, like I'm sure that there's some comment that someone in the world could make that would like hurt them a little bit. Also, there's gonna be an ad in 1 minute, guys. Apologies for the ads. Um, but yeah, just trying to like balance like, mm, I don't know. I also think that like, nah, I'm too nonchalant. Are you dead ass? Like, like you've never been offended by anything anyone has ever said about you, Pengu? Like dead ass? Could you say the most unhinged thing during the ad? Thanks. Oh, I don't think I have anything unhinged to say during the ad. I joke? Oh, okay. Beetlejuice low-key wouldn't care. Beetlejuice is like not real though, like an actual real human being, Naz. Okay. Sorry for ads. Um I forgot what I was talking about. Well, not that I forgot what I was talking about, but I don't think I get offended that much, to be honest. I just get awkward. Yeah. Like I feel like I don't really get like offended either. I'm just kind of like, "Oh, like why would someone think that about me or like perceive me in that way?" I suppose. And so I guess I don't really get offended as much so much as like I start to spiral like wondering like where that thought came from, I guess. Um, hmm. I don't know. I don't know how I would describe my thoughts and emotions. Um, Not that Beetlejuice, the other Beetlejuice, Lester Green. Oh, low key, I don't know anything about Beetlejuice. I'm gonna be honest, guys. Oops. The real thing, Beetlejuice. Yeah, I don't know nothing about all that. Okay. While we're in an ad break, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and refill my water bottle. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Bello. Bello, bello, bello. Anyways, I think that was pretty much all that was on my list to really like talk about because I don't know, I've just been thinking about stuff. I just been thinking about stuff. I don't know. I think also too like whenever I'm like having like a rougher time than usual, I just start thinking like, is it me? Is it me? Is it something that I'm doing? Most of the time it's not me, and then most of the time it's just like me being like, damn, like life just gonna be like that sometimes, and that's okay. Um, but er, yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. Wholly relatable. Hi, Fat Pizza Boy, welcome in. Um, yeah, I don't know. I also think that I'm just like in my own head a lot of the time. And so like the spiral is so real though, this. I think I'm just like in my head a lot of the time and I start to like overthink because like I feel like I know what other people are thinking a lot of the time. But in actuality like I have no genuine way of knowing unless like I actually ask a person like what are you thinking? Um so Yeah. Hey, Abraham Lincoln. Wait, that's kind of fire. That's kind of fire though. Um, but yeah. And I don't know. Again, like I feel like I just have like a hard time understanding like what closeness really means to me as a person. Both of you to assume I'm thinking, oh, okay. Well, honestly, I don't really like think about what you're thinking forgotten. Like I feel like you're pretty open about your emotions, aka you tell me if you hate me, so yeah. But for other people, I don't know. But yeah, I feel like I just have like a hard time understanding like what closeness really means to me. I've learned how important communication is in the last couple of years with friendships. Yeah, I feel like when have I ever said that? Boy, now you're about to piss me off. Don't worry, we weren't assuming that of you is crazy, Abe. um, um, but yeah, I don't know. I just feel like because I've like been trying to kind of expand like my friend group and stuff, like I'm always just like concerned about being too much for other people. And like I have a very big like abandonment wound. Like I know that I joke about it, but like it is true. Like that is a joke. That's like a half joke, you know, guys. Like when I say I'm gonna lock you in my basement because you're not allowed to leave me, like that's like low key me being like a little bit true there. Um so like once again, guys, if you decide to leave me, like don't because you're stuck with me forever, okay? Um but no, but for real though. Sorry. But for real though, like, okay, guys, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I leave all the time, so well, like, I've expected that of you, lawyer. Like, you kind of just pop up whenever you want, right? But I would rather have someone pop up whenever they want than just like one day like leave without saying anything. You know what I mean? Like if Fat Pizza Boy was like, you know what, I'm never gonna log back into another non-binary stream ever again, I would be upset by that. I am the parasocial VTuber, guys. Your basement isn't big enough for all of us. That's not true. You don't know that. I'll make it big enough. Why I'm the target? You were just the first name that I saw, okay? Like, damn. Give me some grace, guys. Let's be nice to non-binary today. I'm kidding, sorry. What the hell was I talking about, girl? Yes, I've been expanding my VTuber friends. And if you can make it bigger, can you add a pool or something? Why the hell would I add a pool? Why would I give you guys enjoyment outside of me? The fuck? er, Pool stream? Huh? What the F are you talking about? Mods? Kidding. Um, yeah, I've been trying to expand my like VTuber friend group, and I feel like I've kind of gotten to this point where I'm like, damn, like I low key like I got enough friends. Well, at least like enough to like feel like I have a good foundation of like VTubers around me, to the point where it's like, okay, like if someone wants to be my friend, like they got to do something about that because I don't know. I also feel like I'm like more extroverted within the VTuber space because every fucking VTuber is introverted for some goddamn reason. And so because I'm like kind of an ambivert, I'm like, okay, I fine, I'll be the one to like fucking befriend people. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I feel pretty good about all the friends that I made so far. So you're just jealous you won't be in the basement pool? No? What? I missed the non-binary 50% off friendships. um you gotta cultivate the introverts. Like, I feel like whenever people befriend me, I'm the introvert that is being collected. But in the VTuber space, like I'm the one collecting the introverts. Also, the other day, I don't know if I can announce this. Basically, there's an event that a lot of people that I know were invited to. But I'm busy, so I'm not gonna be part of it. But someone was like, "Oh, this specific VTuber that I want to get closer to is gonna be in it," and I was like, "Fuck, damn it! I'm trying to cultivate the gay VTuber alliance because I'm non-binary, so it only makes sense for me to be the one to cultivate it. And and I fucking am losing. I'm losing. I'm losing." Kidding. But also not kidding though. Like the Windows unplugging sound. I keep hitting my desk and then like I don't know, something's happening. It's probably like my stream deck or something, I don't know. Low key, I need to like reorganize my desk. Like it's so bad. My cable management used to be so good, but ever since I moved into the apartment that I have now, I'm like, oh god. Windows couldn't handle the gay VTuber alliance. Is she making the gay Vengers? Wait, the gay Vengers, the gay Vengers of VTubers. Yeah, no, but I think that would be fun. Cable management, what's that? Oh, it's something that I would like to have, and maybe you should invest in too, Abe. Maybe. Hi, Shu, what's up? How are you doing today? Isn't it late for you? Well, I feel like whenever you're in here, I always ask, "Isn't it late for you?" And then like I should just stop asking that because you're just up, and that's awesome. I'm happy for you, I guess. I don't know. Hi, Zochi. What the hell? We ain't managing no cables out here, guys. Let's all invest in some good cable management, guys. Let's all invest in some good cable management. Come on, come on. Boy, you got no cables to manage PS4. Oh. Mm. I love when you guys bully each other in chat. It's like free entertainment for me. Like even though I'm the jester, like projecting myself onto your computer screens and like trying to entertain you, like you guys give it back to me and that's awesome. I love this community so much. I'm doing great. How are you? I'm living life. I'm living life. I'm living life. And sometimes you just got to live life and that's okay. But yeah, I hate everyone here except for a few people. That's a lie, Abe. You love it here so much. You love it here. Also, let me give Zochi a shout out too. Who going to do a cable only stream? Huh? You want a cable management stream? Guys, I want to freaking do an IRL stream at some point. Don't know when that will be. But like imagine like me like cooking. I had this idea to make a pie for like pie day, but I don't think that's going to happen because one, I'm lazy, two I'm lazy. I ain't still gonna manage my cables. We stuffed them in the back. But like, I don't know, guys. Maybe I'm just like too type A. Like it's really bothering me that my cables are like not being managed well. Like every time I look under my desk, like I low key like start panicking a little bit. Oops. Can we get a list of the people I hate or love? Whatever list I'm in? I think we all know what list you're on, Fat Pizza Boy. Um, but yeah. Oh, also the other day, Zochi, when I was watching your stream, I was like, dang, I kind of need to tap into this game. But also, I don't want to because I know I will get rage baited and I know I will get frustrated. And whenever I get frustrated on stream, chat is like, hey, maybe you should log off, or like, hey, maybe you should take a break. But I'm stubborn as fuck. Like I actually like I'm so stubborn. Like, even if something is frustrating me, even if something is giving me a headache, I'm like, I will see this to the end, though. I will see this to the end. Yes, my cables might catch on fire, but I think it's a. I don't think that's okay, Abe, but I don't know. That's just me, though. Yeah. I was also watching another VTuber play like this egg game and like it's basically just like an egg rolling around and then you're like trying to do parkour and I was like I low key want to tap into this, but I also don't want to tap into this because I know I'll get mad. That game is peak, guys. Not that stupid egg game. What? What do you mean stupid, Fat Pizza Boy? Don't knock it till you try it. Don't crack it till you try it. Haha, get it? Cause eggs. Sorry. Um, egg game. There's like two egg games going on, right? There's like egg parkour, and then there's like that other egg game where it's just like you like flipping eggs or whatever, like you're cooking eggs for people, and then you have to like flip it. Like that egg game looks like free rage bait for chatters. But don't you guys like it? Don't you guys like rage baiting me? Like I feel like you guys love calling me stupid when I'm bad at a game. You know what I mean? It's only good if Yumu is in chat. Mm. I don't know about that one, Pengu. Wait, Shu, have you played the egg parkour game? I don't need an egg game to rage bait? Okay. Right. This is true though, Fat Pizza Boy. Like your existence rage baits me low key. Sadly. How far did you get? Did you finish it? When I was watching Kiyun's stream, I think someone in his chat said it took them like 65 hours to finish the game. Whew, I don't know if I can do all that. But yeah, the other game, I think it's called Agree. That's the other game that I was thinking of playing. That will probably rage bait me, and I don't know. I don't know if that would be a fun experience for you guys. Like, do you guys enjoy watching me get rage baited? Because I feel like when I was playing what was it called? Malviolence, and I started getting frustrated because the puzzles were like blah, 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 blah. I feel like a lot of you guys were like, Aeri, like you can stop now, like it's okay. But also like I'm just like such a dramatic person. So like I feel like even though like I'm like expressing anger and frustration, like it's like not that serious in my head, but like because I'm like expressing it very outwardly, people tend to think that I'm like more upset than I actually am. I think that's like also another autistic thing that I do is like my reactions are really big a lot of the time. And so people are like, "You good?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about? Like I'm fine." Like I remember like sometimes at dance practices, I'll like be really dramatic if like I can't get a move right and I'll be like, "Ah!" And people will be like, you good? Like it's okay. Like you don't have to be so frustrated at yourself." And I'm like, "What are you talking about? Like I'm fine." People find my anger funny, so I play into it sometimes. So what you're saying is I need to like pull out my inner like what's his name? Tyler one? I just need to pull out my inner Tyler one, and then people will like think of it as a joke rather than me being like you know? My fries are cold now, guys. I'm sad. Mm-hmm. I think it depends on how you play it off. Oh, so you're saying I shouldn't do that because people will think that I'm insane and deranged and probably won't want to watch me anymore, is what you're saying? Hmm. No, I didn't say all that. Okay, sorry. That's another thing too. Oh, that's another guys. Okay, I feel like I tend to make a lot of self-deprecating jokes, and I feel like I need to stop. I feel like I need to stop making so many self-deprecating jokes because sometimes people take them like too seriously. Well, like one, sometimes people take them too seriously. Two, I feel like that gives people like ammo to use against me in the future and like, Actually, I saw this TikTok where someone was like when they start like seeing someone, they like give them like one fake piece of trauma to like see if they'll use it against them somehow. And then if they do use it against them, that's how they know to like break up with them. So I was thinking in my head, like, what is like a piece of like, what is like something that I could give someone to as like fake ammo? But I don't know. Like, I could say, like, oh, I'm like scared of like heights or something. Well, but like I low-key kind of am scared of heights though. I'm just an anxious person. So I don't think this will work for me. Or I could say like I'm scared of like big dogs or something. Mm. And then like if they like see a big dog like being walked down the street and they like try to like be like, haha, look at that. Then I'll be like, man, fuck you. You know what I mean? You should do what I do and make self-uplifting jokes and have people tear you down. That but like that's the thing though, it's like I don't know if you were here earlier when I was talking about like people like nagging me, but like I feel like a lot of the time I express myself as a confident person, but in actuality, like there are days where I feel very, very insecure because like that's just how I grew up and like some days are bad days, you know? So then like when I am having a bad day, I feel like a bad guy if I'm like, well, but that's like a personal problem though. Is like if I'm like having a bad day and I'm like, well, no. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Basically like it's funny to be like, okay, big dog, like you think you got that, you know? But when I'm having a bad day though, and I'm trying to like be like nice to myself, and then people are like, "Ha, you're a fucking loser. You suck." Then I'm gonna be like, "Damn." It's not a personal problem. It's others' faults for not reading the room. I guess so, but I feel like over the internet sometimes it's hard to like really read a room. You know what I mean? I don't know, but yeah, I'm also just like not like when I'm like that's the thing too is like when I feel like I am like genuinely upset, I tend to like isolate myself and like not really reach out as much. But like when I'm like not actually upset, but I'm like playing it up for like, you know, the lulz and stuff, that's when people are like, "Yo, are you okay?" Like no one understands non-binary, guys. It's so hard. So hard being me. I'm just so like unpredictable and like really charming and amazing and wonderful and like just no one understands me really. I don't know if you guys just heard that, but I almost just started choking on my french fry. I am not fucking real, bro. I'm not fucking real. Sharing emotion bomb? No. Wait, what do you mean by that? Yeah, we heard. Okay, my bad. My bad. Um, what do you mean by emotion bomb? Like I bottle up my emotions and then like they all just come coming out? I suppose so. Sometimes. Mm, I mean not really. Like I feel like I don't really I don't know. I don't tend to like explode from my emotions. At least I don't think so. But I don't know. Earlier I was in Kairos' stream and he like asked me about my experience with like relationships and stuff. IDK, what I meant, frankly, it sounded right to say. I'm an emotion bomb. I'm sure you are, Fat Pizza Boy. Whatever you mean by that. Like, I feel like an emotion bomb would be someone who is just like randomly like explodes or something. Low key though, like I don't really like my main goal is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. Would you guys actually act like you don't know anybody if you like were to like randomly like blow up and become like super famous one day? Like imagine like you wake up and like you suddenly have like 2 million followers. Like would you just be like, "Okay, like I don't know anyone." I bottle things up and it becomes bigger a problem than it is. Actually, yeah, I am like that. Because earlier I was talking about how like I was just like really like spiraling and in my own head about stuff. And then as soon as like I actually like like physically talked it out to myself, that's when I was like, yo, low key, I'm kind of being irrational right now. Honestly, like so like you know how like therapists are like you need to journal more and blah 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 blah. I feel like my form of journaling is just like talking to myself. Um Does that make me sound insane? I don't think so. I don't think so. But like, yeah. So, so if you don't like journaling, guys, try taking a video of yourself talking to yourself. It helps. It helps. I don't know nobody now. Oh, do you need friends, Pengu? Are you okay? sometimes I tell someone something crazy and then after I read it, I think, what the actual heck is Yeah, dude. Like genuinely, I think that's why I just like prefer like talking about stuff with other people instead of like I genuinely feel like my entire stream of consciousness is like documented somewhere on the internet, whether it be like me DMing people about it, or me tweeting about it, or me like tweeting on a private Twitter about it, or me like videotaping myself talking to myself, or like whatever the fuck it is. Like I genuinely feel like every thought that has ever been in my head somehow always ends up in like some other form of like outside of my head. What am I saying? I don't know. But that always like makes me feel better though, especially because like when I actually like physically like see the words or like hear the words outside of my own head, that's when I'm like, yo, this is like what am I saying? What am I thinking right now? I talk to myself more than I talk to other people, to be honest. It is so crazy to me when people are like, yeah, I just like don't have an internal monologue. Like, huh? What? What are you talking about? How do you have thoughts? But yeah, that's just me though. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. It generally helps me to like com it genuinely helps me to compartmentalize my emotions when I actually like either physically see them in words or like hear it outside of my thoughts. So recommended to all of you. If you're going through something, just take a video of you talking it out. Actually, like, wasn't there like a TikTok trend where people would like they like would talk about all of like the people that they're interested in and then like speed up the video and then like see like who they're actually interested in based on like how they like talked about them or something. The internet is such a crazy place, guys. I started journaling and I find it very helpful for preventing disasters. You know, that's fair. Like disasters as in like blowing up on someone or like I don't know. But yeah, I need to get better at like something else that I need to get better at is like pausing and like really thinking through like really like thinking things through before I do them. Cuz like low key like sometimes I like saying something I don't mean or doing something. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, cuz I feel like when I feel an emotion, I tend to take action right as I feel it, but a lot of the times, I should probably think through what I'm about to do because I'm low-key kind of impulsive, guys. Um, but yeah, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about anymore. Um, but yeah, taking that video, just like talking through everything, like really helped me be like, yo, I think we're fine, bro. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm at this point in my life where like I trust myself to get out of any situation that I'm currently in because like I'm Unk and I've spent enough time on this earth and problem solving and like I feel like I've been through a lot so far. So like if we've been through everything that we've been through, I think I'll be fine in any situation, honestly. Like if the zombie apocalypse were to happen tomorrow, yes, that would fucking suck, but I'm sure that I'd figure something out. And if I don't figure something out, then well, we can always move to plan B, which is, you know, I genuinely don't think I would survive in a zombie apocalypse though. Like, don't put me in a situation where I have to fight for my fucking life because honestly, my bad, sorry. That was kind of morbid. No way you're saying you're ready for an apocalypse? Nah, but like like I'm sure I'd figure something out, you know. I feel like I need to start consuming more hope core content, guys. Like I feel like I've been like doom maxing for the past like 2 weeks. Maybe even month, I don't know. I need to start consuming like happy content again so that I can feel like there's joy and whimsy in this world instead of being like, damn, everything's kind of horrible and awful right now. Isn't that like that's like a thing too, isn't it? Like just I don't know what I'm saying, never mind. I'm kind of just talking right now at my ass. Guys, that Wendy's energy drink low-key did not help. Well, actually it did though. Honestly, if I had an energy drink at 4 p.m. and I was still up right now, that would probably be a bad thing. So, yeah. But also, I think just like talking myself through everything, I was like, okay, like these are the priorities right now, and so I just need to focus on the priorities and live each day as it comes. And that's okay. Caffeine puts me to sleep if I sit around. Really? Do you have ADHD, Fat Pizza Boy? Super shy, super shy. But wait a minute while I make you mine. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. It's so the brain is so crazy. Like, isn't it crazy to think that we like actually like don't really know what autism is? Like literally like a handful of fucking years ago, we were trying to find the cure to autism. And it was only recently until people were like, wait, autistic people just like have a different wiring in their brain, and that's like okay. Like, isn't that so crazy? Damn. I learned to manage it at a young age because of trauma. Real. Me with my autism and everyone in my life as a child was like, oh, Aries just like really shy and like just doesn't really like talking to people. I'm gonna catch some Z's. See ya. Bye, Thicky. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for chatting and thanks for listening and thanks for being awesome. um, but in actuality, I just like didn't know how to converse with people, and that's why I just never talked to anyone because like people are scary. No, you? Stop! Oh my god, stop! Like it's a dial in my head that I can move, so I want to if I want to be more hyper, I can let my filter go a bit. Really? Interesting. But like can you like control like how forgetful you are and like how like locked in you are? Cuz if you can, that's awesome. I personally can't. I personally can't, dude. If I don't know how the fuck I did things before I was on Adderall. Like actually, like even on Adderall, I'm like I need to concentrate just a little bit. Low key, I might need to up my dose a little bit, but that's y'all are not my doctor, so that doesn't matter. But but how the fuck did I get things done before Adderall, guys? I don't know. I'm very forgetful and I've accepted that gate. Yeah. Same, bro, same. Like, I've kind of just accepted that I'm just gonna be the quirky, whimsical person all my life and be a little bit forgetful and be a little bit stupid, and that's okay. That's just simply the person that I am. Nothing to change there. What was I gonna do? But I don't know, guys. I want to go heat up my fries, but I'm also like too lazy. Ah, this guy too lazy to do anything, really. The worse things are, the more motivated I get to fix things. No, I feel you, dude. Like that's me like with right now because like I'd say like January was me kind of like depression maxing. And now that we're like halfway through February, I'm like, yo, I need to get my shit together. Yeah. Cause like it kind of got to this point where like low key, like somehow like everyone in my life is just like going through it. And then like when other people are going through it, I'm like, okay, if I want to help, I need to get over my shit in order to like have the capacity to help other people. And then also it's just kind of like, okay, like you've been brooding for like a month. Like let's grow up a little bit. But like I'm nicer to myself about it. Sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, okay, like let's stop. Let's get out of bed. I used to be like when I was younger, I used to like cry a lot, and then when I was like a teenager, I like never cried. And then like now that I'm an adult, I'm like I feel like I cry for like max like 10 minutes and then I'm like, okay, that's enough. But I feel like I'm like a emotion bomb in that kind of way where it's like really big emotions for like a short period of time and then I'm like, okay, that was enough of feeling that. I don't know if that's healthy or not, but that's just the person that I am, I suppose. Mm. I'm imagining you got a timer going when you're crying. Okay, that's a bit much, but no, it's just kind of more like I don't know. I feel like for some reason when I'm watching like like a movie or something, like a movie or a TV show that like makes me sad, that's when I cry the most. But when I'm like just like in my own head about things, I don't really cry unless like it's like really bad and like I just haven't like addressed anything in like my own head. Um but even then when it's like really bad, like I'll cry for like a little bit and then I'll be like, "Damn, that's crazy." And then I'll kind of like move on. Cry timer is up, time to lock in. Yeah, that's pretty much how my February is going. I'm like, "Damn, like I can't keep sitting on my ass and digging in my butt. Like if I'm gonna be sad about stuff, like let's change something about that because this is getting a bit too much, airy. Like let's be serious." And honestly, I'm kind of glad that I like have that because like I I I don't know. I've just grown up taking care of myself, so um even though like hyper independence is like pretty bad, I'm like kind of glad that I have it because like at least I can take care of myself when I need to. I haven't had a good cry for maybe 4 years. Do you cry at like movies and TV shows? I feel like the last time that I cried like a lot was watching the movie The Half of It. Um, I don't know what it is about like seeing like sad Asian dads in movies, but like specifically seeing sad Asian dads like really gets me for some reason. I don't know. I care about my dad a lot, so maybe that's why. But yeah. I remember like watching like a Karate Kid when I was younger. My dad like low-key kind of looks like Jackie Chan. And so when I was watching Karate Kid, I like kept imagining my dad as like Jackie Chan in that movie, and I would just get so emotional and sad. I was crying so much when I watched that movie to the point where like my like family was like, "Bro, like are you good? Like do we need to like leave the theater?" And I was like, "It's okay. I'm just I don't know." I get sad and maybe my eyes will water, but I won't stop sobbing. But you won't start sobbing? Nothing bad even happens to him? Nothing bad happens to him, but it's just like I just feel like cuz like he like lost his like wife and his kid, you know? So I like feel bad for him. And like even in like the Half of It movie, I think like the dad just um I don't know. I think like he like they like lost like he like lost his wife, aka like the main character lost her mom or whatever. And I was just like, damn, I feel so bad for this guy. Cause like it was clear like how much he loved his wife and it just made me so sad. But also like the half of it was very much like you know, like someone, you know, understanding like that they're like gay and all that crap and that also like made me feel really emotional too. I don't know, that movie just like I don't know, guys. I love crying to a good movie, honestly. It's like low key my therapy. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I just cry easier when I'm like not to be like hashtag empath, but I feel like I cry a lot to like other people's sorrows rather than my own. Because when I like think about my own, I'm like, okay, like I get more like solution oriented. Whereas like when it's like with a make believe fictional person, I'm like, oh, this is so sad. If I had to put myself in this scenario, I would be so sad. You know what I mean? Your Lie in April was the one show that brought tears. I haven't watched Your Lie in April, and I feel like I already know what happens at the end. So I'm just kind of like, I don't know if like I want to watch it. Um, but I feel like I have to. Like it's like one of those like classics, you know? Like like I know that Banana Fish is sad, but I've never watched it before. And Banana Fish, like I actually don't know how it ends. I'm assuming someone probably dies, but I haven't like actually watched it. And I feel like that's like another classic that I need to watch, but haven't really been in the mood to cry. So I just haven't been watching anything sad, I guess. The twist is a big part, but the journey is equally powerful. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And you could say that about life in general, you know, the journey is powerful. So always stick to being on your journey, you know? It's not about the end product. It's about the journey. This though. I feel like that's something that I need to like internalize more actually though is like the journey to get someplace. Especially like growing up in like shut up. I feel like especially like growing up in like an Asian household too, it's like um I'm always like more concerned about like the end of something or like the achievement of something rather than like what I actually learned throughout the journey. And I feel like it hasn't been until like recently where I'm actually like, dang, I should appreciate the journey more. Or not like the thought of it, but just more like actually like doing so and appreciating like the journey that I'm on. Um yeah. I feel like that's the same about like self reflection and motivation as well in a sense of like mm, you'll never like find like the perfect version of yourself. It's just like a constant journey of like growing, especially like as you like learn new things about yourself and learn new ideas and stuff and like you're constantly growing blah 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 blah. But just like being okay with that and like being okay with like I don't know. I feel like when I was younger, I was like super obsessed with like this idea of like being a good person, but in actuality like you'll be a bad person in someone's eyes like no matter what you do, so it's just like you just have to be proud of the person that you are. Um so like getting used to that has been a lot. You know that the prefrontal cortex is growing, it's growing. Yeah, I just been thinking a lot. I think accepting failure is something not everyone invites, which is sad because that's where growth happens. So true, so true. Yeah, yeah. Without like failure, you can never really grow, you know? Like if you're constantly good at things, it's like okay. I feel like you're not really like learning anything. Which like low-key is kind of like true of like never mind. I don't know where I was going with that thought. I need to go to a dentist, bro. It's been so long since I've gone to a dentist. Like I actually need to go to a dentist. What if all my teeth are rotting from the inside and I don't even know it? Well, wouldn't I like feel pain though? I don't know. I don't know how teeth work, guys, but I really need to go to a dentist. Uh, something else that I've learned is like my brother's a dentist. You want to wreck? Uh, I don't think we live in the same area. Fat Pizza Boy. Bro, just saying shit. Really. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh, something else that I've learned recently is like I just need to like book appointments and just force myself to go. Like if I actually book an appointment, like I will actually go because like I don't like canceling on things. But like until like I actually like book an appointment, I'll just be like, "Ah, I need to do that," and then I never do it. Like I've been telling myself that I need to go to a dentist for like the past year, dead ass, and I'm just like, I'll do it eventually." Like, okay, really though, will you really? But I hate booking appointments. Like, if I can't do it online, I'm just not gonna do it. Like, I hate talking to people over the phone. It's another weird quirk of mine. I just hate talking to people over the phone. Really though. I prefer texting or doing stuff online. Well, like specifically with strangers, I guess, but yeah. Just got a crazy DM from someone. Guys. Mm, 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 mm. What'd it say? Oh, I can't say it out loud. Well, I probably could, but I don't want to. I don't want to. I think let's all believe that we deserve better, guys. Let's all raise our standards. Let's all stand up a little bit. Let's all stand up. Let's all stand up, guys. Earlier in Kairos's chat, someone was like he was going in on someone who like is talking to someone who ghosted them like a year ago and is now like back in their life, I guess. And I was just like, damn, that's definitely something that I would do. I'm finished work, so Pog. Hi, Sen. How was work? I hope work went well. Um, but yeah. If I raise my standards any higher, I fear I may die alone. Nah, they can't be that high, right? I feel like my issue is that when I'm like interested in someone, like I kind of just like tunnel vision on them until I know for sure like this won't work out. Like literally someone has to like give me the ick before I'm like nah, I'm good. Which is like hard too because I'm very forgiving as a person. Cuz I'm like, "Oh, like maybe they'll change." They never do. They never do. I have a terrible quirk where I don't know how to deal with people who like me. What do you mean by that, Fat Pizza Boy? I low-key feel the same though. Like sometimes I can like, wait, you're me for real, for real? Roy! Hey, what's up, Roy? Oh, hi, Goon, welcome back. Like I treat them poorly? Huh? You treat someone who likes you poorly? Dude, why are you fumbling? Don't mind me? Oh, okay. Um, what was I gonna say? But yeah, I tend to tunnel vision on someone until I'm like, okay, no, like they actually give me the ick. Like, whoa. I was about to spill something that I should not spill. Basically, I was like interested in this person like a while ago. Um, and it wasn't until like something like very, very specific happened that I was like, oh wait, actually, no, never mind. I don't want to go into it any further. Oh, okay, that's okay. I need to do another therapy, low key, low key. I want to read your guys' confessions. Wait, I don't think we're thinking of the same person, Goon. This was like a while ago. I think I know what you're talking about, huh? Confession, what I miss? Nothing. I was just talking about how I want to do another therapy because I want to read people's confessions again. I love confessions. I love being nosy. I love when people tell me things. W parasocial? Yes! I am the parasocial VTuber. I love being parasocial with you guys. It's so fun. Like, yeah. Low key, like, I think the most parasocial thing about me is like me noticing when people aren't coming into chat. Cause I be noticing. Anyways. uh what was I talking about? I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Whenever I'm interested in someone too, it's like it takes me a while to like know and understand that I'm actually interested in someone And I think because of that, that's why it makes it a bit harder for me to like let go. Cause like unless they do something where I'm actually like, oh, we would not be compatible. Oh. I used to watch someone to where when I didn't join their chat for a while, it became a whole thing. Oh. So I'm not like that parasocial. Like I understand if like you guys don't want to come into my chat cuz like, you know, I'm not everyone's vibe, especially like all the time. But like that's kind of crazy. I low key love super easily and for a long time. Hmm. I feel like I'm not it's not necessarily like mm, I don't know about loving easily necessarily, but like well, I don't know. I feel like like whenever I meet someone new, I'm always intentionally like very open and very like understanding and like um I don't know. But like once like my trust is broken or like I get like an ick, like that's like it. Like I'm done. I'm like, okay, that's done. We're done. What's going on here? Hi Wade, welcome in. We're talking about random stuff, I guess. I'm very resistant to catching feelings. Are you like avoidant attachment, Fat Pizza Boy? Okay, and how are you today, Aeri? I'm doing okay, Wade. How are you? So what are we? Oh, you guys get a room, damn. Yeah, I honestly really appreciate whenever people like wear their heart on their sleeve and are like super open about their emotions because like that isn't I feel like that's like a very courageous thing for people to do. Um and just like being open and honest and stuff. Cuz I feel like I don't know. I feel like my type in people tends to bite me in the ass because I just like hurting myself, I guess. I'm a bit of a masochist, I don't know. So, I'm doing good. That's good to hear, Wade. You really love that fucking sloth. You love that sloth, bro. But yeah, I wish I was more like I wish I liked people who fucking talked about their emotions more. But instead I'm like, "Oh my god, this person's so mysterious." Like, girl, you're pissing me off. You clocked me. I have avoidant issues. Well, duh. I'm always right, guys. Non-binary is always fucking right. Bring back the cat? Huh? Hi, Daisy. Also, hi, Vampy. Welcome back. What cat? Oh, you mean this cat? Hold on. What's up, guys? Hey. Low key, like, I kind of if if my ideal type were a cat villager, this is exactly what they would look like. I didn't know you have a cat VTuber model. Yes, I do. I do. Now you're low key, but okay. This is you. I don't really think I'm a black cat, though. I feel like I'm more like a. I look like that, by the way. Really, Vampy? Oh my god, guys, I low-key have a crush on Vampy, guys. Don't tell Vampy though. But yeah, I don't really think I give black cat to be honest. I feel like I'm more like a. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Don't ask me to perceive myself because I'll never know the answer. Truly. That's why I'm always asking people what they think of me and what they align me with and shit and taking personality tests and all that crap because I'm like, "Oh, yeah, sure. That's me. For sure, for sure." You give black cat? I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I'm such an interesting person, guys. Like I have so many layers and facets to myself. Like I'm just such an interesting person to be around. Like I think there are just so many layers to me that you guys will just never understand. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like Mm, Elshul. Ain't no one that complex. I don't know. I feel like when I like am actually interested in getting to know someone, I very much give like hyperactive dog energy because I'm just like really excited to like get to know someone, and so I'll like bother them constantly. But if like I don't really like if I'm like I don't care, then I give kind of like black cat because like at work we like we had like these papers set out with like everyone's pictures on it, and then like people like wrote down like what like words that they think represent each person. And on my card, I got like a lot of like calm and composed, quiet but effective, um secretly funny. Like just stuff that kind of like hints at like me like not really like talking a lot and just like kind of having like a more like nonchalant demeanor. But like that's like my work personality, you know? Cuz like at work why am I going to be talking about fucking mpreg and fujoshiisms, you know what I mean? Um but like on Twitch and stuff, I'm very like obviously I want to be more like entertaining and stuff, you know? And especially if I'm like getting to know someone, I will be chalant because like I'm excited and I'm excited to like get to know people that I like actually want to talk to and stuff. Um Holy aura, quiet and effective. I know, right? I'm so fucking cool. um yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I guess I mean, I feel like isn't that like true of everyone though? Like you're gonna give different people different impressions. You're more like a deer who's been shot. So what does that even fucking mean, Wade? Hello? Like what are we even talking about right now? But yeah. Yeah. This is my ideal type, guys. Hey. Hey. I fucking love this model so much. It's so cute. Meow. 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 Meow meow. Meow. Hi Vivi, what's up? Meow. Meow meow meow. 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 Meow meow meow. Meow. Meow meow. Meow meow meow. Meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow. Meow 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 meow. 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 Meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow. Kinda excited but kinda also weak, like you're almost dead type of energy.
Meow.
What? I have to BRB again. Gonna go eat. What are you gonna go eat, Vampy? Wait, tell me, tell me. It's my birthday. Can I get a You Are So Sigma, please? Okay. Happy birthday. You're so Sigma. You're gonna eat salmon without me? Whoa, we're breaking up, low-key. Like, why would you eat salmon without me? Really shows who the real ones are. Wow. 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 Wait, is it actually your birthday or did you just lie to me? Also, there's gonna be another ad in 1 minute, guys. So sub now if you don't want to miss out on this sick, awesome non-binary content. I'm kidding. Don't actually sub. Only if you want to. I'll bring you a plate. Too late. I wanted the invite. No, it's my birthday. I'm dead ass. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy
Oh, tomato, tomato, tomato. I'm throwing tomatoes.
birthday. Happy birthday. Also, hi Fent. Sorry, you just got scammed. And thank you for the fart. Thank you, Wade. Okay. Thank you, cat person. I want to squish grr. Huh? You look a little different? Nuh-uh. This is who I've always been. Hey. Alright, wait, can I give myself hair? Hold on. Hydrate? Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the hydrate. Do I have hair? Does this model have hair? Uh. Oh! Who the hell is this? Wait, did I edit something? Did I edit this one? Okay. Hair. I don't think this model has hair. If they do, it's probably ugly. Oh my god, there is hair. What? Oh. Hmm. Oh. Whoa. Okay, anyways, I don't want hair though. It's like when your sister told you to put down the cat and bring Timmy to singing lessons, but the cat starts singing. What?
Cut my life into pieces.
How can she be bald when she's literally all fur? This though. Because I said so? Oh, okay. Sorry, Abe. I'll never question you ever again. My bad. That's my bad, really. Point of view that you might don't want to way. I don't care what other people say. But now, dreaming of each other on my mind every day. Say you're mine. Your ears look like Doritos. You're only saying that because they're triangle shaped. Like, that don't even make any sense. Like, my ears actually do not even look like Doritos, though. Like, they're not even the color of Doritos, like, at all. So I don't know what the hell you're saying or talking about, really, though. Wow, with you. Wow, 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 with you. Wow, 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 with you. Wait, I low-key eated that up, though. No? You, baby, oh my, say oh my. Your ears look like the house from Midsommar, so you're only saying that because they're triangle shaped, and that's not even true. First of all, my ears are like a isosceles triangle, and I feel like the house from Midsommar was more like equilateral triangle, so you're just lying. I'm not gonna lie, it's very cute with this model, my singing. Wow, 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 wow. You love me like no other. Honestly, your ears look like the pyramid. Okay. Who let the cat sing? This though. Like, who let the cat cook? Let the cat cook a little bit. Let the cat cook. Okay. I'm gonna finish up the stream with my new model. Oh my god, it's so fucking ugly, bro. Fire, you like this, Sarah? You like the new design? Pretty fire if you ask me. I saw this being built? No, you did not. What are you talking about? How? The boy is a liar. I fucking forgot that my mouth does that when I open my mouth too much. Wait, he worked on it live? Damn. Really taking advantage of the fact that I go to bed fucking early as fuck. I want to calm Elio for this so badly. You should. I'm so happy that Lunary gave him money to make me this because I feel so awesome sauce. Your ears look like Phineas. These what? These aren't my ears. Wait, were you talking about the cat model? Oh, I guess that makes sense. You know, that one is fair. That one is fair. I'll take that one, I suppose. That boy's a liar. That boy's a liar. He done ya ya, ya 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 ya. Boy's a liar. That boy's a liar. Da, 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 da. Me three. So everyone was watching Elio Ocario make this model. So it wasn't even a surprise for you guys, because it was a surprise for me. I opened up Lunary messaged me and was like, "Hey, I got you a gift. Don't open it until you get home and you can put it in VTube Studio." And I was like, "Huh?" And so I just assumed like, "Oh, did Lunary like make me like a cute little asset or something?" And then when I opened it when I got home, it said it was made by Elio Icario and I was like, "Oh." I was like, "Oh." I was like, "No way. Is it what I think it is?" And it was. I love you, Lunary Draws. Shout out Lunary Draws. Lunary freaking Draws. Um, I forgot it again. Okay, oh yeah. Guys, I was there as well. So now you're lying, Wade. Now you're probably lying. All Wade does is come in a chat and just lie. Like, I'm kind of tired of it. Like, this world is so full of liars. Like, we need more truthers. We need more truthers, and we need more lovers. Smelio Decario? That's crazy. Smelio Decario. That's why we should ban Wade. That's tempting. That's tempting. The only thing I lie is down. I still can't get over how Elio like drew my eyes. Like my eyes don't even fucking look like this on my model for real. Like he only made my eyes look like this because I'm Asian. Like genuinely. Just nasty. I'll talk to you later. Like my model, like guys, like dead ass. Ooh, goodbye, Wade. Wait, hold on. I'm pulling up a picture of my model because we need to compare. We need to compare and contrast. Um, oops, non-binary PNGs. Where's a picture where my eyes look normal? Uh, neutral. Okay. Like, I mean, I guess my eyes are like, no, they're big though. Like, they're not even like. Elio Bacario, you have some explaining to do. Like, this is as big as my eyes go. Like, he got some explaining to do. Actually, though, actually. Also, why the hell is my face so big? He made me ugly on purpose. He's low key. This is like low key negging though. Like low key though. Like he's trying to make me seem uglier than I actually am because he's trying to nerf me. He's trying to nerf me cuz I'm so sexy and beautiful. I mean, your legs also don't look like that. Like cuz I'm buff or I want aeri hoodie. This though, I would like low key love to make like aeri hoodie merch, but it's based off of like an actual hoodie design, so I think that might be like I think that might get me in trouble. But like I'm sure I could come up with like something similar that wouldn't like get me in trouble. But that also costs money, so that's unfortunate. It's okay, guys. 2.0 design, 2.0 design. Ugh. I think maybe for my 2.0 design, because for my 2.0, I'm not planning to have a hoodie, but I feel like I should have like a hoodie toggle because I feel like this hoodie is like kind of iconic. So, um, maybe for my 2.0 design, I'll try to make like an actual like hoodie design that like I can make into like merch or something one day. That would be fire, fire. Planning long term, planning long term. Mm, mm, mm. My fa Like it low key looks like someone like took my face and then just like pinched it and stretched it sideways. Like okay, bro. Okay, bro. I'm back from dinner. Hi, Kieran. How was dinner? Man, everyone fucking eating without me, guys. Like, where's my invite? Where's my fucking invite? Why are you not inviting me to dinner? Hello? Where's my fucking invite? Looks like someone threw you into an iron press. Okay. Okay, bruh. Okay. My bad. I'll never stand next to an iron press ever again, really. You had pancakes for dinner? Like a breakfast dinner? It's kind of epic and awesome. I swear you're crazy. I'm not. I am a little bit. Just a little bit though. Honestly though, I feel like I don't know. I've only had one I've only had one ex who has ever made me feel fucking insane, and like that was like entirely his fault. Like he brought out a crazy toxic side of me that I've never ever in my life ever seen. I would make you dinner any day. Whoa, chill with the Riz, chill with the Riz. My dream dinner is like a nice medium rare steak with some good ass mashed potatoes and then like and then like an appetizer of like oysters. Mm. And then like a dinner of like or not a dinner, a dessert of like some fancy ass ice cream or some shit. I don't know. I love ice cream. Or like a creme brulee. Or like a fruit cake. Oh my god. I love fruit cakes. I freaking love fruit. I love fruit and cakes. I like the food fruit cakes and I like actual fruit cakes. You know what I mean? Any fruit cakes in chat? Last Overwatch match of the night. You got this, Forgotten. Are you playing competitive? If I lose, I will crash the fuck out. Oh. So just don't lose then. Thoughts? Smoked oysters? Bro, I have been craving fucking oysters for fucking forever. Fuck. When I go to San Jose, guys, the people that I'm going to San Jose with, we keep saying like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, and like high key, we do not have all the time in the damn world to be doing everything that we say that we want to do. So I'm like, I'm low key like, I'm gonna make an itinerary for myself, and if those things aren't fucking done, I'm gonna say it's a bad trip, and then I'm gonna make it everyone's problem. Kidding. But like, if I do not have at least some good fucking seafood while I'm in San Jose, ooh, I'm gonna make it a problem. I'm gonna make it an issue. You get an extra 5 days out there? Damn! I'm not going for that long, unfortunately. Unless someone wants to house me. Kidding, I don't even think I have that much PTO. Whatever, man. I like just looking around with this model and seeing like what new angle I can find. I want to go experience Cali for real. Have you never been to Cali before, Skelly? I've been craving to get truffle chips for a while. Truffle chips. Oh my god, I want turtle chips. Actually, no. Low key, what I want right now I low-key want like a nice salad. And that's how I know I have not been getting my proper vegetable intake is when I start craving a damn salad. You've never been to the West Coast? Holy. You need to go to Seattle someday, bro. I love Seattle. I think out of like every like West Coast state I've been to, Seattle's probably like my favorite city. I don't know. Los Angeles was like too big for me. I haven't been to San Jose before though. A Caesar salad? No, no, no. I'm talking like a nice like salmon and like a nice like roasted mushrooms, some roasted broccoli, some like glazed carrots, like the whole shebang salad, you know what I mean? But a Caesar salad sounds nice too, I guess. IDK if a hotel or Airbnb would be cheaper for a week. I think it just depends on where you're staying. I'm sure you could probably find like a cheaper Airbnb than a hotel, but I think that also depends on like what hotel and Airbnb. Cause low key, like Airbnbs used to be like the cheaper option, but like nowadays, like an Airbnb low key costs the same as a hotel sometimes. So it really just depends, which is unfortunate, but I don't know. I feel like at a certain point it's more worth it to do the hotel because it's like not someone's fucking like, like hotels are meant for like vacationing, whereas like an Airbnb is like someone's fucking random ass house that they may not take care of. I've stayed at an Airbnb with some freaky old lady before. I feel like most of the Airbnbs that I've booked have been like nice, but like definitely like cheaper option. So if I had the funds to like get a hotel and like sleep in like a nice hotel bed, I'd rather that than like an Airbnb. But that's just me personally. I don't know. I feel like whenever I do Airbnb, it's because like I know that I'll be like out of the house more. Whereas like if I do a hotel, it's because like I want like a relaxing vacation where I can actually like sleep in a nice bed. You know the vibes. I gotta tell you about my Colorado trip. Mmm. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I need to hear all of your lore. High key.
Tomato, tomato, tomato. I'm throwing tomatoes.
Chica, I don't have tomatoes on this model, so you just got scammed. Heh. Scammed. Scammed. Brown, 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 brown. Hi, Temper. What's up? How are you? Brown, brown, brown. Brown, 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 brown. You got me. Don't forget me. Uh, you have a job interview tomorrow? Oh my gosh, good luck. I'm sure you'll do okay. Just practice like some what I do before like a job interview is I like have like a bunch of like practice interview questions and then I just like write down like my answers to them and then I just like read them out loud to myself a bunch until like I feel like I can properly like advocate for myself as a worker. I hope you got this though. I know the job market has been fucking ass. Without you. Should I picture them naked? I wouldn't, but that's just me. If that'll make you feel more comfortable, do whatever you need to, really. I think I might end right here actually, Skelly. So, thank you for prompting it. Ha. um, let me find someone to raid first. Mm-mm-mm. Ooh. Hmm. I'll go live right now. This fucking guy. Seriously. Ooh, there's kind of a lot of people streaming today. Mm-mm-mm. What? Hold on. Let me see what this person is up to.
Actually,
Okay. I need help. I suck. We play some Val later? Down. I'm down. Some nice swift plays. Sure. Do you guys want just chatting or up to me? Okay. Now you guys are pissing me off. I don't like making decisions. It makes me nervous. Sorry. I don't know why I'm moaning and groaning in your ear. Hey, let me check this person. Okay. I'm going to read well, I want to. So, we're gonna do that today. Shorter. Oh, it peaked. My bad. I'm gonna read into Froico because, I want to do that. So, yeah. If you'd like to join in on the raid, please copy the raid message and we'll go say hi to Froico. Thank you guys so much for joining today's stream. It was a lot of fun. I love just chit-chatting with you guys. We'll return to Dengen next time. Yes. Yes, we shall. Am I streaming tomorrow? Did I say I was going to stream tomorrow? Yes, I did. So we'll do some Dengen tomorrow. Excited to do some Dengen tomorrow. Anyone else excited to watch some Dengen tomorrow? Please go be nice to Furico. They're doing some just chatting. Bro, check the schedule. Yes, I did. Sometimes I be forgetting what I'm doing. Yeah. So I hope you all have a lovely night. Thanks for hanging out with me. If I have a new just chatting background again, next time, don't question it. Alright. I'm gonna go play some Valorant now. I hope you all have a good night. Rest well, rest well. Goodbye. 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 I'm just a little lad. I'm just a little lad. I'm just a little lad. Make sure to copy the raid message. Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye.